Hey everyone, welcome to Just a Food Girl, where I bring you daily inspiration from my kitchen to yours with love, where you can create your own favorite meals. So, I've already braised my onions, and I'm gonna walk you through all the spices and masalas and stuff that I've got going on in the pan because tonight we are making Cape Town's favorite chicken liver smoortjie and Vetkoek. Okay, so I've already braised my onions. I've got an all-purpose curry wet masala here. I've got my tomato paste, my black pepper, my brown sugar. You can use white, whichever you prefer, and whatever you have on hand. I've got my salt. I've also got my 6-gun spice, barbecue spice. As you know, that's my hubby's favorite. I've got my garlic and ginger, a bitchy sweet chili sauce from Mrs. Ball's, and then we've got, just for aromatics, we've got some dhania. And then once this is cooked up, I'll add in my Kashmiri chili powder. And then I'll add in a teaspoon of turmeric. And obviously once everything is cooked, including the chicken livers fried off and everything, we'll add our pouring cream. So I've already made my dough for the Vetkoek, which is just lukewarm water, yeast, a little sugar, about a teaspoon to your taste, I'd say, a teaspoon, half a teaspoon of salt, and a tablespoon of oil. Obviously, and the yeast, if I haven't mentioned that. And then I've got my chicken liver soaking in my milk. That's just to take that iron taste out of it that all liver has. So let's get going. I'm going to put on my pan now. We're going to fry up all of these wonderful spices. So we're just going to mix all of this wonderful spices and masalas together. Let them marry one another. It's really smelling good. So this is just my version of chicken liver smoortjie. I do have two, but we'll do that on the next video. And I'm going to leave this to fry off on its own a little bit before I add in the chicken liver. So I'm going to put on the lid. And I'm not going to give you guys a time because everybody's stoves work differently, everybody's frying pans work differently. So just check on your food. Check on it. You'll know. If you're a cook, amateur cook like me, you can feel when your food needs a bit of a stir or a little bit of water. Okay, so I'll say it's been just less than a minute that I let it fry off a little bit. Also, you'll be able to smell. Okay, so now I'm going to add my Kashmiri chili powder, just a little bit, because I've already added that all-purpose curry wet masala. And for some reason, I cannot handle so much heat anymore, like I used to when I was younger. So you can more or less gauge how much a teaspoon is. So I'm just adding my teaspoon. Oh, here we go. It's about a teaspoon and a half of my turmeric powder. Okay, let's stir this in. And thank you to every single person that has taken the time out to give me likes and shares and follows and all that wonderful things. Please head over to my YouTube channel as well, Just a Food Girl. I would greatly appreciate the support. It costs you guys nothing. Okay, so I'm going to add my chicken livers now. I took it out of the freezer a bit late, but they've been soaking for about half an hour. Sorry, so I'm going to add them anyway. I'm just going to give them a bit of a strain, and I'm going to put my pan off because I don't want my spices to burn. And I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to add my chicken livers now. I just rinse them off a bit. I'm going to let all the liquids cook out of them, but I am going to add just a tad bit of water. So like I said, I don't want my spices to burn, so just a little bit here and there. Okay, and now I'm going to add my lid. And I think give this about 3 minutes. 3 minutes on my frying pan, and I'll come back and check on it. Guys, I was a bit naughty. I came back after a minute. I just flipped this piece over, and hubby was like, don't stir. So I was naughty because I flipped that piece over, but I just needed to check that my food wasn't burning. Yeah, so I'm just stirring it now. It looks like all of the water's cooked out. Obviously, we still have bits here and there, frozen pieces, but they've cooked out down nicely. So I'm going to add my cream now, so that I don't have to stand here and mess with the food the entire time. It can babysit itself now. I'm going to add my cream. This is 250 ml. This is a pouring cream. 250 ml pouring cream. You see why I didn't want to add too much water, because of all the cream. So this is going to cook down until we have a delicious thick gravy that we can lap up with our Vetkoek, man. No? Yeah, so I'm going to leave this now. And then we'll come back. I'm just going to gauge as my spirit leads to come and check on my food. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to close the lid now, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I think it's been about 2 minutes now. And it's starting to thicken. Lekker. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I'm just going to keep pushing the liquid to the center so that it can cook evenly. I don't mind this delicious, runny, creamy masala
cream gravy.
Cream gravy. Whatever you want to call it, I don't mind. Because that soaks into the bread, man, to the Vetkoek lekker. So I might not cook it down entirely. I might just leave it so lekker creamy. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to cook it down anymore. I think I'm happy with that. It's not much of a difference, to be honest with you, from how I usually make it. But I'm going to leave it like that for now. Guys, try this recipe. I'm going to garnish it. I'll put my frying pan off. I'm very happy with this consistency. Adding my dhania to the top, my cilantro. I'm going to close my lid. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing while I wait for my Vetkoek dough to double in size. Yeah, but that's done. In fact, let me, because I haven't tasted it yet. Let me taste my kos now. See what we're working with. Oh my word. You can't fake that. No, you can't fake that. That's lekker. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm gonna add my oil now to fry off my Vetkoek. It's been about 45 minutes. Yeah, about 45 minutes that I've allowed it to just sit and double in size. So I've thrown in just over half of a 2-liter bottle of oil into my frying pan. So you can see my dough is doubling in size. Just gonna let my oil heat up. And then I'll do a tester piece just to see if the oil is hot enough for us to fry off our Vetkoek. So in the meantime, I'm going to get a little bowl so that I can put some water into it. To wet my hands to pick up the dough so that it doesn't stick. Just makes things easier. So we're just going to form little balls, the size that we want. Fold it into each other. We're going to fold it into each other and we're just going to stretch it out. So just wet your hands as you go so that it doesn't stick. We're just looking for like a medium size one because when they fry, they do puff up a lot actually. So about that size, guys. That size is perfectly fine. I'm going to put the tester piece in to check the oil. Okay, so it's not bubbling around the dough yet, so it's not ready. I'm going to put this piece back and we can just form it again when the oil is ready. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I think my dough is just about ready and we're going to get started. It helps to have something like this as well, just to pick your Vetkoek up for the oil to drain as well. Okay, so let's get going. My man is baie honger. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, okay. So I put my frying pan on 2. The thing is, it switches on and off. As you guys know, frying pans do. So I don't know if it's because it's self-regulating or what's going on. But obviously it keeps the oil from simmering or becoming really, really warm. Like there, it's off now, so I'm going to have to put it on 3. Okay, so we're just going to keep doing that. Because I don't want, I hate oily food. I don't want them to be oily, you know. Also comment down below what your favorite meals are. Your month-end meals, your budget meals. Whatever you guys enjoy making. I've got a nice video coming up, God willing. Also, you don't want to overcrowd your pan, so I think we're going to do 4 at a time. I think I might just get between 6 and 8 out of that batter or that dough, because I only used half of a 1 kg, so 500 grams of flour, depending on the size you want. Looking good, looking good. and I obviously want mine golden brown. I'd say just a bit darker than that. So I'm going to leave this to fry, and I'll come and check up on it, and then I'll take them out. And I've got my strainer here and a little bowl at the bottom just to catch all the oil. But I'll be back. So I just wanted to show you guys the color I was talking about. Technically that's a golden brown. I usually make it darker than that. I might give it a couple of more flips, depending. You know, we go as the Spirit leads here in this house. The Holy Spirit, amen. But yeah, I think I'm going to give it a couple of more turns, guys. Just because I like it a bit darker than that. You know that lekker kusista color, man? Which is another video. I'm going to show you how I make my kusistas. Because I know I've only posted pictures. I've only posted pictures. But that's coming. That's coming. If I get enough comments and likes and shares and followers and stuff like that, I'll show you all my childhood favorites. So all those videos are coming. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna take them out, and when I plate up, I'll show you the rest. Okay, we're gonna dish up together now. So the Vetkoek is still very hot. I'll dish up the chicken liver first. Let's give it a bit of a stir. Oh, it smells amazing. Die mense gaan baie lekker wees. Okay, so I'm dishing up for Abby. I think Fancy schmancy. Beetje garnish. Oh, it's baie warm. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get my cutting board. I'm going to move this out of the way so that we can cut it open together. Oops. Okay. Here we go. You can see, oh, it's nice and soft and flaky, airy. It's very crispy on the outside. Very, very crispy. Cooked perfectly inside. I'm going to put a little butter on. He's not a butter lover, but what is a Vetkoek without some butter? Nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Let's add a little bit of butter. A little bit. We put it on and we take it off. And we're gonna do another one for him. I'm gonna do 2 Vetkoek for him. Perfectly cooked, perfectly fried. Nog 'n bietjie butter, top and bottom. And there you go. That's my Vetkoek. This with a little cheese, some apricot jam, even a little peanut butter on its own with a cup of tea or coffee. This is one way of making Vetkoek. This is my favorite way, but I also love the way my mom makes her Vetkoek. So she makes a very different version. I'll get her on here to come and cook for you guys. Maybe in my next video, I'll decide. But yeah. This is my chicken liver and Vetkoek for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.